Hi, and welcome to Coffee with Connie. Today, my guest star is the fabulous Ray with Ray's Yarn Addiction. And I'm so glad you have your channel name on your little thing because normally I pin my guest star's channel link, and today's kind of been a hectic day, and I've been running more behind, and I didn't get around to doing that. And I'm like, well, I was playing the intro. I'm like, hold up, what's Ray's channel name? I know it has Ray in it, and I was thinking like Ray's Yarn Addict. I was close. I have trouble sometimes remembering like the complete like channel names for people.
I do that all the time. I get confused. I'm like, I know them.
And I know enough where I can go look and find it, with my subscriptions, but I always do that. Oh yeah, and we also have another guest star today. Alley Cat wants to be here. She's in her clinging mood.
She's so cute.
She's been something else. She will not leave my side.
I got Victor. He's next to me. Look, Victor, come here. Want to say hi? Come here.
Hi, Victor.
Come here, Victor. He's just laying on his belly now. Like, scratch my belly. I'm not going to scratch your belly. Well, he's down there.
Yeah, this one, if I'm sitting, she sits with me on top of me. When I'm sleeping, she's sleeping with me. Whenever I'm moving around the house and stuff, she's following me like a puppy dog. And
Aww.
sometimes she'll cry because she wants me to hold her.
She's a baby.
But give her another week, maybe two most. Watch, she'll be aloof. All right, let's see. We have Julie.
That's my mom.
Okay. Hi, Mom. Yeah, it's good to meet you too, Julie. And welcome to my channel. And we also have Erin, Brenda, Catherine, Samantha, Joni. How are all of y'all doing today? And what are y'all working on? And are y'all drinking coffee today? I have. This is kind of difficult here. I have my Starbucks fall blend in my kitty cat cup. All right, and let's see. We also have Danny Joe that joined us. How are you today? And what are you working on? But yeah, let us know what type of coffee y'all drinking today. Or if you're not drinking coffee, what are you drinking?
Iced coffee.
I know not everybody drinks coffee. All right, so I have, well, these really aren't jokes today, but these are funny ways to annoy phone solicitors because we all get those home extended warranty calls, core extended warranty calls, and
I just got one yesterday.
No telling what other solicitor calls y'all get. So when they call, ask them if they are Pizza Hut. And when they say no, say, okay, I'd like a pepperoni pizza. Or another one you could do, and I love this one. And I actually did this one time, but I think they gave me the number for the business. But it says, say, yeah, about that. Can you give me your number and I'll call you back when you're eating dinner, okay? But yeah, the time I did that, they did give me a phone number, but I don't think it was their home number.
Probably not.
And another thing y'all could do, and I love this one, answer his or her questions with meows. Meow. And if he or she gets mad at you, you hiss and then you hang up. Or you can put Allie on the phone and she'll probably hiss. She loves to hiss. All right. So the next one is as you talk to them gradually, move the phone further from your mouth. They'll fully be able to hear you. Then, just before you hang up, bring it back and yell goodbye at the top of your lungs. And the next one is sit through their speech, grunt when needed, and then when they're done, tell them you really weren't paying attention and ask them if they could start over. And the final one I have for you, and really the website I got these from, there's a lot more. I may do some more on another live, or I could also do fun things to do in Walmart. Okay, so you question everything that they tell you. You ask them for their name, the company's name, if they're really calling you, what they're offering, who's offering it, if they're offering it to you. Hold on, I got some more. How much it costs, who gets the money, who's paying for it, and so forth. All good ways to annoy a phone solicitor.
When I used to work at Kmart in the accounting room, and we do with Western Union, and we'd get a lot of those scam calls. They're trying to get you to send money to them. And I used to do that all the time. I'm sorry, what am I supposed to push on the computer again? Okay, 1 second. And I'd put them on hold, and I'd go get my manager. I'd be like, I got another person calling about Western Union scamming. And then I'd be like, okay, oh, I didn't push that button. I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? I'm new here. I don't know what I'm doing. And one time I kept a guy on for like 2 hours. That was like, I wasted their time for 2 hours. It was hilarious. I had so much fun doing that. I miss doing that.
And actually, sometimes, like when you're keeping them on the phone, you are actually doing them a favor.
Well, I'm stopping them from bugging somebody else. We'd have a lot of people get scammed through Western Union. You know, some older person would get a sob story, or they'd call and be like, your grandchild's in the hospital, you know, they need money to do this. And they'd come and they'd try and send their hard-earned money to these people they don't know. And I'd be like, I'm sorry. Like, I got a few people upset, though, because they're like, my grandkid's calling from the hospital. Like, ma'am, did you talk to your grandchild? That's not your grandchild. They're not going to call and ask you to wire money. Call and check on them. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, it wasn't them. I'm like,
Yeah, anytime they're asking for money or asking for like credit card information, and then even sometimes gift card information, it is a scam.
even here on YouTube, I've seen a lot of that, like, you know, especially in like the giveaways, people messaging. That's why I put on like any kind of giveaway I ever do, I'm never going to comment on it because I don't want people getting scammed. It's horrible.
Yeah. I mean, they come up with everything nowadays. But but if it is a company like you do business with or something like that, always like, contact them directly.
Yeah.
Because people will tell you that they're from a legit company and
They'll
it's
tell you
not
whatever they
them.
have to tell you to get the information they want. Yep.
And don't click on their links.
No.
That's a sure way to get hacked. All right, let's see. Catherine says she's working on a man's poncho from Day, and I'm drinking Tetley tea.
Mm.
Ooh. Let's see. Julie's drinking trucker strength coffee.
My dad's a truck driver.
And let's see. Erin says those core warranty calls are endless. Hi, I am Connie. I'm calling about your extended core warranty. Please give me a call back.
We've been trying to reach you.
Let's see. Jody says coffee and milk. and nothing yet on my hook. Grandma's on her way to take wee one for weeks, so I'm chilling for now.
That's
But
awesome.
when I'm all alone, my hooks will be smoking. I need to get more on the ball with my knitting. It's like the
Hmm.
last 2 weeks, I don't feel like I've gotten that much done on my shawl. But y'all get to see the progress tomorrow. Maybe I've gotten more done than what I realized. Let's see, we have Caitlin and Brenda Bear that joined us. How are y'all doing? And what are y'all working on? And what are y'all drinking? Let's see. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. You have Joni saying, con artists are everywhere. Watch your pockets. They like to pick them. I mean, you got to be so careful with that stuff. And you know, one thing fun, well, really it's not funny, but something that I would have never have expected. Um, Most of y'all know that I was in the Navy, and whenever I was in Norfolk, well, some of this was kind of my fault because I didn't have my stuff locked. And they decided that they were going to, like, anyone that didn't have their stuff locked, that they put it in, like, plastic bags. And then they made you, like, later on come to them to get it. But the thing was that when they did that, my credit cards got stolen. Um, and I knew that, like, someone involved with that had to have done it, you know. But you would think, like, someone in the military wouldn't be a thief. And that's not true.
That's
There's
horrible, though.
there's thieves, but yeah, it was like I had to contact the credit card companies. And the funny thing is, the way that I found out was, um, well, I hadn't been using my credit card in like over a year, and evidently, like they were trying to contact me because they found the activity suspicious. Um, and that's when they started saying, mentioning it. And they're like, "Did you make these purchases?" And I'm like, "No." And the funny thing was that, and the reason I contacted them was I was thinking that my card had expired, and I was needing to make travel arrangements, get plane tickets to come home, and that's how I found out.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I had to fill out paperwork, get stuff notarized. It was
Man,
not a fun experience. Let's see. Brenda says, I always get calls about my car warranty and I don't even have a car. Yeah, it is funny sometimes. Or another thing, like whenever they call you and they try to tell you something, like you won something, and you know what I like to ask them? Who are you trying to reach? What's my name? And they'll never tell you. They'll try to say it. Oh, this phone number, and it was like,
because they're just going down a list of numbers.
And let's see, we have Sid that joined us. How are you doing today, Sid? And what are you working on? And we also have Shannon too. Same questions. And also, are y'all drinking coffee today? Or what are y'all drinking? Let's see, Brenda says not working on anything. Going to be headed to my daughter's house to finish decorating for the wedding Saturday.
That's
Yeah,
exciting.
I hope y'all have an amazing time. And let's see, Julie says, I'm working on my unicorn friendship blanket challenge that Crafting Kitty and Ray's Yarn Addiction have started. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
I know it's
Oh,
looking pretty.
one thing I do want to let everyone know, starting next week, I am going to change the time for my Thursday Coffee with Connie live. I'm going to push it back an hour, so it's going to be at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. because lately, Frank's home health care nurse has been coming on Tuesdays and Thursdays now, and she's supposed to, she says that she'll come around 9 o'clock. Like, but like today, it was about 9:30 when she showed up, and it's just I don't have as much time to get ready and stuff, and I feel like what if she's still here whenever it's time for me to go live? So I think it's best to push it back an hour.
Yeah.
So it'll now be 11:30 a.m. On Thursdays. Because I was kind of waiting to see what was going to happen, and hopefully I don't have to change it again. but but it looks like this nurse is probably going to stay coming, and this will now be the schedule for her coming. But like I said, it still may change.
People understand though.
Yeah, because we the nurse that was coming, it was Monday and Fridays at about 9:30, and she was also quicker.
Yeah.
Where the nurse he has now is more thorough, which is a good thing. But she's not in and out in like 10-15 minutes like the other one. Let's see, we have Daniel and Patricia that joined us. How are y'all doing, and what are y'all working on?
This is actually made out of Daniel's yarn.
Ooh, Daniel makes some pretty yarn.
I know,
Well,
it's so pretty.
I always drool over your yarn.
I love it. It's so sparkly and soft, and it like crocheted up really good. Look at all the colors.
No, pretty. And let's see. Shannon says she's done with coffee for the moment, or for the morning. Sorry.
Is there such a thing as done with coffee though?
Let's see. Oh, Anita's here too. How are you doing today, and what are you working on? And guess what, Anita? I finally did the tutorial for the arrow stitch. I posted that yesterday. And if anyone didn't know that I posted a tutorial yesterday, I did one on that one. What I'm wanting to try to do, I'm trying to do a stitch tutorial, or sometimes it may be something knitting related. On once a week. I'm trying to do better with doing tutorials for y'all. Um, but I'm gonna try to post them like every Wednesday. Now there
That's
may
a
be
lot
every
of
now
work.
and then that I miss a week, but I'm trying to get better when it comes to tutorials.
I know the next thing I want to learn in knitting is how to increase and decrease. I don't know how to do that in knitting yet.
It really isn't hard. Well, with increases in knitting, you do well, my favorite method is the knit front and back. And I do have a tutorial on that on my
I'll check it
channel,
out.
my knitting playlist. Now my earlier tutorials, they there is kind of like my camera wasn't focusing the greatest, so there is a little fuzziness, but you should still be able to see what I'm doing on those. But now I use my camera, and I find the quality's a lot better from my camera. But yeah,
Yeah, I'll have to watch those for sure.
but that's typically how you do. And then you can also do the make one. And there's a make one left, make one right.
I have no idea what that means.
You basically you pick up there's like the yarn between the needle and the stitch. You kind of pick up one of those, put it on the needle, and then you work through that stitch.
So you're like crossing the stitches over?
It's not crossed. Um,
Where's my? Let's see.
um, I'll try to remember to find a tutorial on it and post it to my community page. But
Okay.
but that is something I don't think I ever did a tutorial on make ones. So that is something I do need to do at some point. Um, but yeah, that's how you do the increase. And for the decreases, it's basically knit two together.
Okay. Well, the decrease seems easy then.
Yeah, because it's the same thing as a knit stitch, but you put in the needle.
Under two of them instead of
Hmm.
just one.
And I
Wow.
have a
I just learned
tutorial,
how to decrease. That easy.
and I have a tutorial for knit two together too. But yeah, but that is something that I really do want to get better at doing more tutorials, and hopefully I can get to where I can get do like pattern tutorials.
That'll be cool to go along
Uh,
with all your patterns.
and one thing I am thinking about doing, because I want to do a tutorial on corner to corner. Where what I'm thinking about doing with that tutorial, I'm thinking about doing a Halloween colored score.
I'm there.
But I need to start working on that soon though
Oh,
to
I'm
get
so
it up
excited, Queen.
in time. Because I'm not the quickest at doing tutorials, and especially like projects. It takes me forever. I'm no bag o' day at that.
She spits those things out. I don't even know.
I don't either.
That's like
And
my mom. She can just sit there and my mom doesn't read patterns or anything, and she just like makes stuff and like she finishes it so quickly, like a blanket in like 2 days, like a full like. I'm just like how.
I know. And it's like, and then like bag o' day, she does tutorials. She does yarn videos. Sometimes she goes live, does other type of videos. Then she's married with 5 children.
Oh, I didn't know she had five. I see. I don't know.
I think it's 5.
I, I don't know anything really about her personal. I started watching her just for the yarn unboxings because yeah, that's what I like. Actually, I haven't even like. I'm new to YouTube. I used to always yell at my kids, "Get off YouTube! You're always on YouTube." Until February, but I started because I got an Addy machine, so I looked up Addy machines on YouTube, and I found Kayla from Alt Knots, and then from her I found Furls, and then from Furls I found Ola Joe, and then I started searching yarn, and then I found Bag O'Day and everybody else, and so yeah,
But,
I don't.
but,
She does a lot though.
but yeah, then she has the older daughter, I think the older son, another son that's younger, and then the little girl, Evelyn.
That's the
I
one
don't
she
know. I
always
think
talks
that's
about.
4. It's either 4 or 5. Yeah, Caitlin's saying 5. But yeah, and then the pets. They have 3 dogs, 3 cats, a rabbit. She's a busy woman. Let's see, we have Margaret that joined us. Let's see, Liz, Gloria. Is there anyone else? Oh, I don't know if I greeted Cindy or not. Um, let's see. Oh, and we have Cuppy too. I'm getting behind on the chat. Okay, I think that's everybody. If I missed anybody, let me know. But yeah, how are y'all doing, and what are y'all working on? And I saw someone type CC in the chat. Um, One thing that y'all can do that makes it a lot easier to have y'all channel links drop. If you type the word drop in the chat, Nightbot will automatically drop y'all channel links. Okay. And Aaron saying the biscuits health comes first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody will understand. The yarning community's been, as far as I know, like very nice
Hmm.
and supportive of each other.
Yeah. And this is something that he'll have to deal with the rest of his life with his legs.
Yeah.
And let's see. Patricia says she's doing fine, working on a scarf and some hand warmers. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, one thing too. Um, if y'all have any projects that y'all have made using number 6 weighted yarn, I'll be showing a little video of them on Monday's live. So get y'all pictures to me by the end of the day Saturday if y'all want to be in that little video.
Yeah, I had looked and I couldn't find anything that was like a 6 or above. Um, well, I mean, this I'm working on right here, it's like 2 strands together, but it's still just like a 5. I don't know.
Yeah, and the thing is that I do find that the higher weighted yarns don't seem to be as popular.
They're more difficult to work with, I feel, because it takes more strength. And then if you're trying to do any kind of like fancy stitches or anything, when you got that big of a weight, they just kind of smush together. Like, I don't know. Right here, I got, like, I try to do cabling, and this is like a 5 weight yarn, but you can't see it as well because, the yarn's so thick, it kind of hides the stitches. I don't know.
Yeah, I personally find it so bulky looking.
Hmm.
Um, but I know a lot of people, are like, nope, haven't used number 6 weighted yarn, or they say they don't really care for it as much. And then I hear a lot of people talking about the hand cramping.
Yeah, it takes a lot of yarn, hand strength to pull that thick yarn through.
And let's see. Oh, Aaron's asking about the colorway you got, the hot Harry Potter yarn.
Oh, I can't even remember what it's called. I have no idea. It's pretty though, isn't it? It's sparkly too.
Gorgeous.
Um, Man, what was this called? I don't know. I wasn't prepared for that.
It's
No fair, Aaron.
and one thing you could always do too, like after the live's over with, you could always make a comment and let people know in the comment section
Yeah,
the
well,
name of it.
or if Daniel's still in chat, Daniel, what is this? He's probably made so many yarns, he probably doesn't know his own. I don't know. Aw, my husband's in chat.
Oh,
Mr. Yarn Addiction.
hi, Mr. Yarn Addiction and Isla. How are y'all doing today?
He's supposed to be working. Hi,
And what are y'all working on? Well, I think we have Jody joined us, Laura Lee.
everybody.
How are y'all doing? And what are y'all working on?
Allie is cracking me up. She is just
Well,
a
that's what
very
she does.
natural scarf. It's an organic natural scarf.
When she lets me hold her, this is normally like on my lives and stuff. This is her position,
Aww.
and she wants to be on me to sleep.
See, I want a kitty. Hint, hint. Mr. Yarn Addiction in chat. I want a Maine Coon cat. Those are beautiful.
They are, and really, I think my cat Sophie has some Maine Coon in her.
Yeah, my Instagram is like yarn and Maine Coon cats right now. When I'm scrolling.
And then when I do my Crochet Tuesday video, Allie was around. Y'all see her little ears and stuff popping up in the video. But she was meowing quite a bit. But I don't know how well, like, I don't think the audio really picked it up. Or you might be able to hear it if you have your volume on really loud.
Little meows.
She has a low pitched meow.
My mom said no more cats. But I want one. Look at her. It's so cute.
Yeah, she's been spoiled lately.
Aww.
But she's a funny little cat because she'll have her little clingy moments, and she's like, very lovable. But then, like, and it'll last like 1, 2, maybe 3 weeks, and then she's pretty much aloof for a couple of months.
She's like, I'm good. Leave me alone.
I mean, like, now if you go up to her and pet her, she'll eat it up, but she won't come to
Like,
you.
search for it.
Like she don't hardly ever come to you, except when she's clingy. My moody little kitty.
You tell her, Aaron. Convince my mom I need a cat. My mom lives in Alabama now, so she's like really far away. I'm in Michigan. So you shouldn't have any say, Mom.
Yeah.
Aww, she's so snuggly.
We got her when she was about 3 weeks old. Had to bottle feed her.
That's why she's such a baby. You had her really young. You are
Yeah.
totally her mama. Aw. I want a baby.
I miss her being little though.
Yeah.
But now Sophie's such a love bug. Sophie pretty much comes to me pretty much on a daily basis. I mean, every now and then she gets aloof and don't come around, but and that meow she makes. I'm like she has a sweet meow too, but hers is louder. All right, let's see. Shannon says she gets too jittery. She likes hers black, her coffee.
Mm.
Sid says just water today and working on baby booties. I've never
Mm.
made baby booties yet, but I think they're cute.
I made some one time that looked like little cowboy boots. They were adorable.
And really, like, on, I think especially my live where I talked about either zero weighted yarn or number one weighted yarn, I shared a lot of booty patterns. All right, let's see. Cuppy says I never get enough coffee, even after having way too much. Make you a coffee pot and drink from the coffee pot. Let's see. Cindy saying I just started Bagalday's Killer Queen Bee shawl and coffee in my cup. Yeah, that's a shawl that I still haven't gotten around to making yet.
It's very pretty though.
Um, that's one I want to make, and there was one I was. Oh yeah, I remember which one I want to make pretty soon. One of the crocodile shawl patterns with the crocodile stitch.
Oh, with like where it looks like scales.
Yeah, I think those are cool. Um, Now the one that like I'm probably gonna do it's not like one of the content creators that like you hear as much about. Um, but I like how she did hers. That's like the fringe and stuff. Well, I know Fiber Spider has one, but I don't know. I kind of felt like it needed a little more to it.
Yeah.
On that one, but he has a lot of really nice patterns. The shawl I'm doing right now is one of his. Let's see. Erin says, I saw that tutorial posted. Tutorials are difficult. Yeah. And one thing, like with my tutorials, mine tend to be longer. Um, I go into more detail. So if you're looking for something quick, my tutorials aren't for you. Um, but like I tend to do mine like more for like beginners. You know, I try to make sure you see where I'm putting the hook and show it more than one time. But like those that are more experienced and stuff, you may want to find a short and sweet video.
My problem with like super long videos is my attention. Well, I got 3 kids too, so my attention span is like not fully focused on anything I'm doing at any given time.
Yeah, because I was like, when I saw how long my tutorial was, I was like, I didn't mean to make it that long.
I mean, there's always the pause button. Like people can pause, and if it's really detailed, though, you're probably hoping
Because I
people
know
who
one
don't.
thing I find when I watch tutorials, I want to know where that hook's going. And there's some that you can't tell exactly where they're sticking that hook. So I try to do as much as I can so you can see where that hook's going. Because I tend to take my darning needle and kind of like, show with that too, where that
Oh, okay.
where that hook's going. Um, but like I said, different people have different tastes in what they're looking for with tutorials. Um,
I really, I don't know of a lot of tutorials I've actually watched because you can. I'm a very impatient person, and sometimes it feels like I'm being told what to do, which, like in my brain, I'm automatically like, "You can't tell me what to do. I'm not going to do it now." I've always been that way, so I do best from like written patterns because then I can set it, forget it, and I'm not being told what to do. If that makes sense.
but like I said, some people want quick tutorials, and most of the time, I usually want a quick one. But like especially if you're new to crochet, a more detailed tutorial
Is
tends to
better.
be yeah, it tends to be more helpful. But like I said, people have different not everyone likes things the same way. We're all different. Let's see. And another thing too, I'm not like I'm not the fastest crocheter, and especially like when you're doing a tutorial, you're at a more awkward angle, which slows you down. So I'm not like do on my tutorials. But let's see. We have Missy that joined us. Let's see. I saw some new people. Gloria, Erica, Sally, Nana Kathleen. Let's see. I think I greeted Laura Lee already. Uh, and if I miss greeting anyone, I do apologize. Just let me know that I missed you, and I'll tell you hello then.
I have my phone down here, but I'm trying not to look at chat, so I don't know. But you're putting it up there, so that works too.
And we also have Mimi Cat. Yeah, I've gotten pretty far behind on the chat today. Sometimes that happens. But
That's
yeah,
okay.
how is everyone doing that just joined us and or may have joined us a little while ago? And what are y'all working on? I think I got everybody. Hopefully. And that's one thing. It's like if I don't tell someone hello, it is not intentional, So I don't want anyone to like take offense if I miss you, greeting you.
I don't think anybody would. Like, chat goes crazy though. Like, it's hard even being just in chat to focus sometimes what's going on in chat. So I don't think they'd get upset. Like, because you're doing so much up there and the screen and down here and the baby on your shoulder. Everybody will be okay.
Yeah, she makes my concentration harder.
Mm-hmm.
But I have heard some people tell me that they don't like going to lives, when they don't greet people. And some people do kind of get offended if they don't get greeted. Because so that's where, I don't want anyone to feel left out or anything. You know, that's not my intention. I try to talk to everybody.
Yeah, that makes when I'm in chat, like, I feel like I have to say hi to everybody, and then that gets kind of overwhelming sometimes because you'll go into some lives where like everybody and you want to say hi to everybody, but you don't want to take up like, the whole page's chat with hi everybody's.
And some people, their life, they get like a lot of people, and it gets to the point where, if you have that many people, you can't
You end up
greet
cross-eyed.
everybody. but but I know, like, a lot of people, they like it, because it makes them feel like, you know more included and stuff.
Yeah,
She's sticking her claws in on me.
she's snuggle mode.
Yeah, and even Sid says it takes a lot to do tutorials. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't even
And
tried. I figure there's so many good tutorials out there. Nobody needs me bumbling along. Confusing people more. That's what it would be.
see, like,
Tutorials on how to confuse you.
one thing I do want to get to the point where, like I said, I could do more pattern tutorials, which
Yeah.
hopefully I get there at some point. Um, I mean, I did do a basic knitted beanie before, and I do have a striped beanie that I've been working on, which I need to get back to working on it. Like I said, I'm not quick with tutorials, especially project ones. It's like I have stuff I want to do. It's just when I finally get to it.
I know how that is. I think right now I have 5 or 6 projects I have going, and then I look at my yarn wall and I go, "Ooh, I want to do that." And then I'm off on another project with all my projects not finished.
And it's so easy to get distracted where you intend to do something and then
Squirrel.
something else catches your attention. Excuse me just a minute. Sorry about that.
Okay. Well, are you okay?
Yeah, I think what it is, like we've been getting rain a lot, so my allergies are worse.
They're bad. Allergies are
And
really bad this year.
and then she's been smothering me. So I feel like I'm inhaling cat fur. And let's see. Eric, Aaron. I always get like Erica and Aaron, like I want to mix them up. Like normally like names that start with the same letter. It's like a part of me tends to try to do that. Let's see, Erica says mine too, knit front and back is great. Yeah, I prefer the increases in knitting with the knit front and back.
Yeah, I was bugging Erin this morning. I'm like, I'm going live with Connie today, and I'm so nervous. She's like, you'll be fine. I'm bugging her
Yeah,
first thing in the morning.
because it's like going live, especially if you're going live with someone else, whoever's channel it is typically takes the lead. So, you know, it's a lot easier than like going live from your own channel and by yourself.
That's probably never, ever, 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 ever happening for me.
Let's see. Anita says she's good designing a circular vest. All right. I'm gonna have to start skimming in the chat now because I'm pretty far behind. Yeah, Erica's saying make one is easier to understand when you watch it. Yeah, exactly. That one's hard to explain. And like I said, and then you have where you have to make one left, make one right. And let's see. Yeah, decreases are easy. Okay, let's see. Patricia says she's never done a tutorial. Yeah, it's like we're at the point when we were discussing Bangladesh's children. That's how far behind I am.
Oops. Sorry, everybody.
But sometimes, that sometimes that's how things go. Sometimes we just get more, really chatty and stuff.
I do get that way. Like I say I'm quiet and I am and I'm timid and like shy and stuff, but like once I get going and once I get comfortable, I'm just like
Because I mean, like, there's some lives that because I always prepare, like, some questions and stuff like that. And there's some lives I don't get into any of the questions, and this looks like it's going to be one of those lives.
I'm sorry.
But like I said, it just depends. Let's see. Jody's working on a baby sweater.
Aww.
Lorelei, I was thinking that too the other day. I'm like, I hadn't seen sit around lately. Ooh, Cuppy's working on her first pocket shawl. I love pocket shawls.
I do too.
Oh, Erin says, you see, I was about to call her Erica. She says, I found a few hats too. I'll send them over too. Awesome, awesome. But yeah, one thing I think too, with where I'm getting more tripped up today, because Erica is also here too with Erin. So
Yeah.
it's like I start mixing them up more. Let's see. Caitlin's drinking sweet tea and working on catching up on her temperature blanket. Oh, I need to do that too. I'm like two weeks behind on my temperature blanket. I don't like getting that far behind. Let's see. Patricia says my Fairy Treasures has a knit along with a 6 weighted yarn. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, Monday I'll be sharing a bunch of number 6 weighted yarn patterns, and y'all gonna get to see everyone's beautiful makes. And then after that, the next week will be number 7 weighted. Then we're gonna do a live or two to do with fall makes. I'm ready for fall.
I am
And in a little while, I'll be sharing a few fall patterns with y'all too. I, I've been going down that fall makes rabbit hole.
too.
I mean, like I could probably do several lives on that topic, sharing patterns. And like I said, I figure I'm probably gonna do two lives. Sharing a bunch of fall patterns, and then on my lives I'll probably share. Like my Thursday and Saturday lives, I'll probably share about 5 patterns that
That
are
would be
fall
cool.
until we get into more Halloween time. Let's see, where was I? Patricia says her favorite is 4-weight. Yeah, typically mine is too. Now I also love number 1 weighted. Especially with knitting. I've never used it in crochet.
I like the thinner weights now. I started using 4-weight, but the more I crochet and stuff, the thinner I like my yarn.
Let's see, Margaret saying seafood cardigan working on Melissa Crochet with Love lavender cardigan.
Oh yeah, she just released that pattern.
Let's see. Lorley's knitting with Burnett baby blanket yarn. No ball bands, but my hands cramped like a 6-weight. Yeah, I know. Like when I first started knitting and crocheting, and then also when I was doing my first temperature blanket and my first time using number 1 weighted yarn, my hands cramped like
Oh
crazy.
no.
Now, one thing that does help, you can do like hand exercises, finger exercises. That's usually what I would start doing whenever they started cramping too much. Let's see. Mimi Cat has coffee in her cup, knitting socks. Ooh, love me some socks. Hold it 1 second.
I'm so jealous of her socks. She does such a good job.
I know I love her socks too. Let's see. Nana Kathleen's working on 7 different blankets.
Wow.
Oh, Lisa was talking about decorations. And you know one thing I really want to do? Ma- make some fall makes to decorate my filming area. Maybe make some garland and hang it.
That'd be cool.
I need to get on the ball if I'm gonna do stuff like that.
I've seen, I don't know who it was, but somebody had little bat garlands they made. It was super cute.
But that's what's bad though is that you have all these things you want to make, and it's like want to do that, want to do this, and then you got to pick which one you're going to do.
So little
But
time.
really, but like I said, I would love to like start making stuff to decorate up my filming area more, like holiday garland. Let's see. See, and now we're getting into the cat talk. Oh, I don't think I greeted Julia. How are you today, Julia? And what are you working on? Let's see. Yeah, Brenda's kitten is cute. Her little Persian kitten, Simba.
Aww.
But
What a
he
kitty.
but he's been growing big. They don't stay little alone.
Mm-mm.
And Patricia had to bottle feed Yoda. Aw. Yeah, cats are awesome. Let's see. Mr. You're saying that you love coffee.
I do. I love it so much.
Shannon says her first pair of baby booties looked like potatoes.
Oh, I bet you they were cute potatoes, though.
And Patricia says my blood is type coffee. Um, Patricia says she did Fiber Spider's Divine Hat. See, I've done his virus shawl. Now I'm working on, I can't think of what it's called. It's the current shawl I'm working on. And eventually I want to do his virus meets granny stitch. That's
Yeah,
what I want to do.
Craig has some amazing patterns. He's very talented.
And probably his poncho too for the virus stitch. And there may be others too, but those are the ones I can think of offhand. Ooh, Cindy. Yeah, I keep eyeing those King Cottons from Hobie. I'm like, they have like beautiful
I love them.
the color combinations.
I love them so much. They're so pretty. I just made a rainbow tank top for my daughter out of it.
Eventually, I'll finally get me some. I'm hoping when they have the Black Friday sales, I'm
Oh yeah,
hoping
that's coming up.
because I'd like to get a few of those and the Universe sparkly fingering weight ones.
I'm excited for there's supposed to come out with more Halloween yarn. I got
Ooh,
look at isn't it cute? They're so cute.
that's cool.
But it's really pretty. And I'm almost out. I only got 2 skeins of this left. So I'm like, they need to come out with Halloween yarn so I can stock back up.
I wish the prices were cheaper.
It makes stuff a lot easier, yeah. They've gone up a lot, but I was where did I go? I went to Hobby Lobby and Joann's on my birthday, and even Red Heart's like almost $10. And I'm just like, there is no way I'm paying $10 for Red Heart. It's just no way.
I know it's like once the price gets over $5, it's kind of like oh, I have to really really want a yarn to pay more than that. Um, but I am hoping that they mark them down good around Black Friday.
My mom just bought it's this super tiny little bitty cake. I can't remember where she bought it from. But it was buffalo or bison fiber. This, I mean, itty bitty tiny cake of yarn, $40 she spent on that.
I know.
$40. She called and told me, and I almost like passed out. I'm like, are you serious? It is beautiful though.
And like the hand dyed yarns are expensive.
I'm a sucker for hand dyed. Like, yeah, I want them all.
But one thing is, I find lately, pretty much all the yarn companies are going up in prices
Yeah, they are.
because, like, I know, like even Joann's, because it used to be I'd go on Joann's site and they had good deals. Now it's like everything
Really?
went up.
Yeah. That's why, like, when I do have money for yarn now, instead of buying from box stores, I just save it up and then I buy really pretty hand dyed yarn or something that I really know I'm gonna love. Because if I'm gonna spend a lot of money on yarn anyways, it might as well be on something that I'm like, oh, it's so gorgeous.
Now the one that I find that has more good prices, I find Hirschner's because you can get a good bit of beautiful yarn that's not really expensive.
I don't think I've ever bought from there. There is like I have a list of places I want to buy from, and I just keep going back to Hobie or buying hand dyed yarn. Yeah.
I tend to gravitate towards Hirschner's.
I know my mom's bought from there a lot, and she's always telling me, she's like, I got this on deal and I got this. And I'm like, oh, wow, she buys from everywhere, though. I got my yarn addiction from my mom. She's got so much more yarn than me. And I swear every 2 days or week, she's calling me like, you want to see the yarn I got? And I'm like, of course.
Oh, I'm just like I am so far behind. I see we have Zola that joined us and Melissa. Let's see. I think that's everyone that's recently joined us. How are y'all and what are y'all working on? And like I said this quite a few times. If I missed anyone, just let me know. I like that. Anita says I got a hairball. It feels like it. And it's like whenever I have to cough, I try to mute the volume, but every now and then I can't reach that mute button fast enough.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Where was I? Yeah, Patricia, I do find with tutorials, the camera setup is like the hardest part. Um, and you also, I really wish I had a really good quality camera for tutorials, but I mean, I make do with what I have. Let's see, where was I? Oh, there. Okay, Missy says I'm crocheting a brick baby blanket. Ooh, sweet.
What's a brick baby blanket?
Not exactly sure. I don't know. Maybe it looks like bricks.
Well, that'd be cool.
Oh, Lorley say I found a pattern just for you, Connie. I think it's out of the 1940s, and one row takes a huge paragraph. No schematic. Can't think of the name.
Oh, wow. That sounds complicated.
Just diagram. That sounds interesting. Let's see. Yeah, Laura Lee's not very techy. Oh, Allie, don't do that. She digs those claws in. Let's see. Erica says I got a wild hair and I'm working on a crochet backpack with Pokemon fabric lining. Ooh, neat.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Let's see. Missy says she just made a tablet stand for her sister with a 6 weight for her birthday. Awesome. And we have I, I think her name is CB. Huga Homestead. I think it's CB. How are you today and what are you working on? And Julia's working on knit dishcloths. Ooh, Lorley's falling in love with number 3 weighted yarn. Yeah, the lower weighted yarns take longer to finish the projects.
But that stitch definition, everything.
Let's see. I'm trying to skim things because I still have patterns I want to share. And Cindy says, why do all craft and yarn stores have their sales during the month? Never when we get our disability checks, and it never online. It says not available. That's why I always find the sales happen when I don't have the money to spend on yarn. Never fails. Yeah, this is my kitty, Melissa. This is Alley Cat. She just wants to snuggle. Okay. Okay, I think Laurel's having some technical difficulties. Let's see. Oh, Cindy saying Penny just put up a video. Lion brand 5 for $10. Ooh, that's a good deal. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm saying it's an unboxing. Not sure that it's a current sale.
Oh.
But I'm gonna go check out their website, see what I find. Laura Lee says a friend wants her to make him gloves from the buffalo fur.
That's expensive. It'll
Yeah,
be
Zola saying another thing they do besides going up on prices is reducing the yardage. Oh no, Laura Lee's saying that Ola Joe put up a video on Lion Brand sale. And someone else is saying, Patricia says, Lion Brand has 40 for 40% sale. Um, Erin says she loves Hirschner's. Oh, and she lived within walking distance to the warehouse.
yeah, that would be dangerous.
Yeah, and even Melissa's saying that she notices less yarn on the skeins. Yeah, and Cindy saying Hirschner's has good prices on Karen yarns. Yeah. And actually, right now, Hirschner's has a good bit of yarn like marked down.
I broke my yarn budget. Blew it out of the water already.
It doesn't take much.
No. And I got to spend a lot more money this month because it was my birthday month. So I actually am having Melissa hand dye me some yarn. That's what I spent my birthday money on. Besides I sent out mystery yarn boxes to everybody. Shipping is crazy.
I had gotten some of Melissa's. I think it's called "Don't Be Ugly." It's a Granny D yarn.
Mm-hmm.
I had gotten that a while back. I still need to make something with that yarn.
I'm so excited. I like the whole because she dyes her yarn on her channel, so I like watching the process and then working with it like very artistic completionist. Yeah, $40. That's insane.
Yeah. Listen, some yarns are really expensive. she's she's digging her claws in again.
She's hugging you viciously.
She loves to dig the claws in. Okay, Patricia. I hope you have a good day. Let's see. Oh, we have Charity that joined us. Hi, Charity.
Hi.
How are you doing today? Laura Lee says my next buy is going to be Hobie. Yeah, what I really need to do is save up so whenever Black Friday comes around, I can make an order from Hobie.
Yeah. I think if you spend I think it's $100, then you get free shipping. Shipping is just I don't like
And if they have good deals going, I may try to get some Hobie yarn for giveaways around that time.
idea.
Especially if they, like I said, especially if they have some really good deals. Okay, Shannon, I hope you have a good day too, and hopefully work goes smoothly for you. Let's see. Yeah. I lost my spot. Oh, Zola's saying she wants to try Hobie too.
I love Hobie.
And what's bad with Hobie is the yarns I really like typically are the expensive ones.
Yeah. My mom got me addicted to Hobie. I never heard of them or anything, and then now I can't stop, especially with their lucky bags. I love a mystery bag of yarn because when you go on a yarn site and there's so many beautiful options, like choosing, I get overwhelmed. And then I go to my cart when I just put stuff in my cart, and then my cart's like $600, and I'm like, no, exit out of that page.
You know what's funny? I used to always say that I wanted to get like the mystery bags and stuff like that, and I never have gotten any. And then now I'm starting to be like, is it worth getting the mystery? Because it'd be my luck, I would get stuff that I didn't like or I wasn't as fond of. And I'm like, I kind of prefer to choose what I want. But I do know they say that when it comes to prices, the Hobie mystery, you usually get a better deal.
Sometimes you can get. I've gotten mystery bags from them before where it's basically about the same price as you would have paid anyways. And you're right. I get a lot of colors I don't like. I get a lot of yarn that I just don't want to use. Um, and then the other problem I do have, because I do get so many mysteries, I don't have the yardage I need to complete a full project. And that's what my husband's always complaining about. He's like, why don't you just buy the yarns you actually want? And I'm like, because I don't know what I want. That's my problem. But then I go to make something and I'm like, let's see what colors we can combine because I have nothing of the same.
But that's why I was kind of like, I don't know if it's really worth getting the mystery bags for me. Because I really do. I like being able to choose my colors, the type of yarn. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll finally get a mystery bag. Let's see. Okay, Aaron, I hope you have a good day. Yes, be sweet, don't be ugly. That's the yarn I had gotten. It looks like Christmas yarn. And let's see. Carol joined us. Hi, Carol. How are you today? And what are you working on? Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, I saw that. Said, yeah. Laura saying Gina with knitting turnpike always shows Hobie cakes as also Bago Day. Yeah. And then Gina tends to give away a lot of Hobie yarn too.
She
But
does
yeah,
beautiful shawls too.
and I would love to just be in the same room as her yarn stash. And Bago Day too, but I don't know how big her yarn stash is now that she gave away a lot of her yarn.
My mom's yarn stash is her whole bedroom, her whole closet, underneath her bed. She's got a yarn wall in her living room. She's got in all of her end tables underneath there's yarn. I just want to I go down to my mom's house and I'm just like, oh, it's so pretty. It's like walking into a yarn shop.
And Julie saying Mary Maxim has amazing mystery bags. Yeah, I like ordering from Mary Maxim too. But I do feel with Mary Maxim, like most of their yarns are about $5 or up, where you don't see that much that they have under five. But they do
Yeah.
have some gorgeous yarn. I love the I think it's called the Prism yarn.
I want to try that. It looks really pretty.
I got some one time and I made a shawl with it, but yeah, I love the shine on it. You know, it's kind of like the ice yarn Picasso.
Mhm. I haven't tried that one yet either.
I had gotten the yarn a while back, but I just now got around to making something with it. That's what I'm using on that fiber spider shawl that I'm working on.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I love the color of that yarn. Yeah, my face is itching. I think that's from Allie's fur too.
Probably.
Let's see. Carol says she's doing well, working on a corner to corner throw and water in her cup. And Lorley saying Jen's has gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. She has a lot of hand dyed.
Mhm.
And Brenda saying I have a tall 5 shelf bookcase filled with yarn, 2 great big boxes full, and 2 large garbage bags full. Ooh. All right. So now I'm going to get into sharing some free fall crochet patterns. And I hope y'all like these patterns, and hopefully some of y'all will decide to make some of them. Okay, let's get these pulled up. Okay, this is a pumpkin rug, which I think is very cute. But the thing that I think of whenever I see this rug, it would be very easy to trip over.
It kind of looks like a snail too. The stem and the.
But I like that idea, a pumpkin rug.
It's cute.
But like I said, you'd have to kind of be careful that you don't trip on the middle part. Okay, let's see. On to the next one. Oh, and all these patterns, the links are in the description box of today's live if
That's
y'all are
cute.
interested. Okay, this one's an acorn hand towel, and I think this is cute.
Is that knit
That's
or
crochet, and
crochet?
I believe that's corner to corner. Yeah, it's corner to corner.
Okay. It's cute.
Holidays are in the air. Oops, I'm so going to the wrong place. To change my green screen. Look, Zola's asking the rug you showed, what material was it made of? Let's see. Give me just a minute. I gotta pull that up. Yeah, I might hear a little noise. Give me just a minute. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, let's see if they say what it's made of. They made it with Lion Brand's Wool Ease Thick and Quick. So that's the yarn they used. And they used it in the colors pumpkin, grass, and wood. Okie dokie. Okay, let's get to the next pattern. I love this one. And I could so see myself making this garland. This is called Upcycled Sunflowers. And isn't that pretty?
That's really pretty.
But yeah, I want to start making holiday garlands. Okay, and on to the next one. This is all the pop-ups. Autumn acorn coasters.
Oh, those are cute.
I know. I think they're too cute.
I think Sid did some pumpkin little pot holders just recently, and they look really cute like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many amazing fall patterns. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be sharing quite a bit. All right. Next one. And this is one that I love. And I've always said I'm going to make this scarf. This
Oh, that's
is
cute.
super scarf with pumpkin pockets. I
I
love
really like that.
I love the pockets. And really, the main reason I haven't made this one yet is because this is a higher weighted yarn. If it was using number 4 weighted yarn, it would have been made. But yeah, here's another picture.
That's so cute.
But like I said, I love this pattern. Eventually, I need to get the yarn to make it. Okay, next one. And I'm sharing a couple of more patterns than what I usually do on my regular lives, but I don't think y'all mind. Um, this, if y'all haven't checked out Repeat Crafter Me, I love a lot of her patterns. She has a lot of amazing holiday patterns. Um,
Oh, those are cute.
yeah,
Little granny squares.
yeah, there it is better. This is a pumpkin granny square blanket. Isn't that too cute?
That's adorable.
But yeah, I love her. Another good one for holiday patterns is oh, what's her name? The Crafter's Life. She has a lot of awesome holiday patterns, especially scarf patterns. And I've made quite a few of hers. Okay, and this one's going to be the last one. And this is again by Repeat Crafter Me. This is a leaf granny square.
Oh, that's cute.
So, I mean, you could have a lot of fun with this. So, yeah, those are the patterns being shared today.
Yeah, if you
And
took those pumpkin granny squares and like the fall granny squares, that'd be a cute cardigan that you could make out of them.
ow, she's doing it again to me. Sorry. But anyway, all those patterns, they're free patterns, crochet patterns, and the links are all in the description box of today's live. Let's see. It looks like y'all loving the patterns too. And like I said, pretty much until it gets time that I start doing Halloween, sharing Halloween project, patterns. I'm gonna post a few fall patterns on my Thursday and Saturday lives, and then after I finish the yarn weights, I'm gonna do one or two lives showing a bunch of fall patterns. But get y'all fall on. Let's see.
That's what I'm already working on my I'm doing my actual I'm following my first bag o' day pattern that I've ever did. But I'm it's for my fall and winter time. I'm making a huge cloak. It's like
Nice. Love it. Oh, and do you have any other whips or finished projects you want to show?
I'm just working. This is what I'm working on right now. I'm gonna make it as long as I am tall, so it will be very short. um, but no, this is like the only one I'm working on. A unicorn utopia blanket. With Aaron from Crafting Kitty, but I can't show it because we're sending it to each other, and it's gonna be a complete surprise. But
Oh, Morley's asking what yarn is that?
on the cloak. So it starts off with it's Fluffy Day with this Halloween universe yarn. Oops, let's get it right way.
That
And
yarn
then
is
I
gorgeous.
do that for a while, and then it went to some Malaga with the universe, and now it is the universe with the Bumbo green.
Ooh.
And then I think I'm just gonna fade it just to just the universe, so it's like really lacy at the bottom.
Oh, I'm kind of being backwards today because normally I ask this at the beginning of the live. I feel like at the tail end, and I'm asking it now. Is there anything you want to tell everybody about yourself or your channel? Anything going on your channel?
Nothing's really going on too much. I just kind of do my videos at spur of moments, and I upload them when I can because I got 3 kids. My son's going back to school, so it's really hectic right now. But my name's Ray. Hi. I like yarn.
My name is Connie. I'm a yarnaholic. And I really am a yarnaholic because I'm part of the five yarnaholics.
There you go. Yep.
Which, speaking of the yarnaholics, we are rescheduling the live for this Sunday coming up at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And hopefully all of us will be there. But, but this
Keeping all the
live,
lives. Oops. Sorry.
go ahead.
I was gonna say keeping all the lives straight is
It is.
crazy.
Because really, I wish that there was like a place really where you could know who's live when. Um, and I like seeing it when people like have it on their channel information. That makes things easier too.
I
Um,
know Dana tried to put together like a
yeah,
TV guide of YouTube. I like
yes.
it when like how you did your live today, and then it has where it's like notify me. I personally like that because then I'm like I don't remember, times and everything.
But you got to be careful with that notify because there's a lot of times it does not work.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work all the time. I was
But
like, oh darn.
but I do put like on my videos and stuff, and on my about page, I have my live schedule there. And again, I wanted, those that didn't hear me earlier in the live, um, I am going to be changing my live time on Thursdays with Frank's home health care nurse is coming on Thursdays at 9, and it's too close to my live. Like today, I was kind of like rushing and stuff, trying to get things seen about for the live, and then she was 30 minutes late. So I feel it's best to push the live back an hour on Thursdays. So it will now be at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, the same time as my Monday lives. Sorry,
Okay.
but yeah, and hopefully I don't have to switch it around again. I really don't like switching up the live schedule because I like the consistency, but unfortunately sometimes life happens. But yeah, so next week on Thursday it will be at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. But yeah, let's see. Anything else I want to tell y'all? Um, oh yeah, my giveaways are still going on if anyone hadn't signed up for them. I have my pattern bundle one and my August one. The August one is yarn and stitch markers.
Everybody
So
likes yarn and stitch markers.
yeah, and I've been plotting what I'm going to be getting for future giveaways. Um, I love looking at yarn. Looking at yarn is addicting.
Yes, yes, it is.
But yeah, it's like I pretty much have my next yarn order figured out. Um, hopefully the prices stay the same.
Yeah, they've been going up though.
Because what I hate is something will be on sale, and of course it's no longer on sale when you go to order. But anyway, it's that time. Is there anything you want to say, Ray, before we wrap up?
Hi everybody.
But yeah, if y'all haven't checked Ray out, go check her out. Her link is in the description box of today's live. Normally, I have it pinned at the on the top of the chat, but I didn't get around to it today. It's like I said, I was kind of rushing, to get ready. But yeah, and I want to thank all of y'all for coming out, watching today's live. I love chatting with all of y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed today. And y'all got to see Alley Cat. But yeah, And those that will be watching the replay, I want to welcome y'all too. Leave a comment, let us know that y'all watched. I would say feel free to answer the questions, but we didn't get into any questions today. So yeah, I hope y'all have a fabulous yawny day. Be the light. Alley Cat says meow meow, and bye.